Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the City of Douglas Mayor and Commission meeting. This will serve as our regular meeting, April the 12th, 2021. And the next item on the agenda is the invocation. Commissioner Edwin Taylor, please lead us through it.
Good evening, Mayor.
Good evening.
Council, how y'all doing? Good evening. Tonight we're going to do a little different from what we have been doing in the past. What we're going to do, everybody that can and will stand, we're going to go into a word prayer. And the reason I'm doing this on behalf of my mom and also my dad. When I was, say, 60 years ago, my mom used to have a classroom that she would teach kids from my age up until they got 15 years old. And we was in that classroom, we always had to learn our Father's prayer. My dad, in his last days that was here, those days that he was feeling bad, he would always go on his knees and I always hear him repeat our Father's prayer. So on behalf of my mom, you know, for teaching me the Lord's Prayer and hearing my dad every night, no matter how bad he felt, he will always get on his knees and say his prayer. So tonight, I want us to repeat the Lord's Prayer in concert together, everybody, you know. And I will begin. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Please remain standing. Next item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. There we go. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the order of the agenda. Second. It's been motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the second reading and public hearing for the rezoning of property at 1200 Southwest Bowens Mill Road. And as always, we will turn it over to our city attorney, Mr. Jerome Adams.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. This will be the second reading. I'll do that, and then we'll have the public hearing. Be ordained by the Mayor Board of Commissioners of the City of Douglas, Georgia, hereby ordained by authority same from that to pass this order for the zoning orders of the City of Douglas, Georgia, adopted by the Mayor Board of Commissioners of the City of Douglas, Georgia on June 30th, 1993, as amended, and the comprehensive plan of the City of Douglas, Georgia, adopted by the Mayor Board of Commissioners of the City of Douglas, Georgia on October 8, 2007, as amended, and stands amended as follows: for unscribed tract of land, Sheer has to be zoned M1 industrial, all that certain tract of parcel land lying situated big in the City of Douglas, Georgia, and original land lots number 148 and 175 of the 6th land district of Coffee County, Georgia, and being more particularly described as follows: being all tract 1 containing 10 acres as shown and depicted on plat prepared by Carlton Evans surveyor dated June 6, 1979. Recording plat book 20, page 30 in the office in the public records of Coffee County, Georgia, which plat is incorporated herein as part of this description. Often read the first time at a regular meeting of the Mayor Board of Commissioners of the City of Douglas, Georgia on March 22, 21, and read the second time at a regular meeting by the Mayor Board of Commissioners after properly advertised caption required in the Charter of the City of Douglas, Georgia on April 12, 2021. All right, that is the second reading of this proposed rezoning. If there's anyone here tonight who has a public comment on this proposed rezoning, please step to the podium, state your name, and whatever comment you may have. There is no one, Mr. Mayor, that concludes the public hearing. This is ready for action.
Thank you very much. At this time, I entertain a motion.
So moved.
It's been motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda items. As always, we will have our city manager, Mr. Charlie Davis, read off the items that are placed on the consent agenda.
Mayor and council, we have 7 items coming over tonight on the consent agenda. As stated, I'll read them all. First item is approval of the March 22nd, 2021 meeting minutes. Item 2 is approval of the FY21 annual electrical supply bid dated 3/22/21. Item 3, approve the declaring equipment as surplus. Item 4, approval of the lease agreement with the state of Georgia for the Department of Audits and Accounts. Item 5 will be the approval of well 2 and well 3 repairs. Item 6 will be approval of the quitclaim deed for the abandoned alleyway to the property owner. That's all I have.
That's all of them? At this time, I entertain a motion for the...
There's 6 items coming, I'm sorry, I
6.
can't count.
Yeah,
6
I thought we had 6. Okay. At this time, I entertain a motion. It's been motion. Second. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. There were no There were no items from the work session. So at this time, we're gonna create a little time for American Legion Post 515. Got a couple of civic announcements they want to do. And
good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. I am Al
Good evening.
Walker, the commander of American Legion Post 515. It is my pleasure to inform you of the things that we have going on. We will have a Memorial Day activity on May 31st from 12 to 12:30 in front of the courthouse. And at that time, we will be remembering Coffee County and Douglas, those killed in action, and that includes law enforcement. So we're inviting those who can come to social distance and enjoy the ceremony and hear the names of all of Coffee County's brave men and women who are being paid tribute. We will have a dignified flag disposal at the American Legion Post 515 on Saturday, June 12th. And June is Flag Month, and June 14th is Flag Day. And that's the time when a lot of Americans display red, white, and blue in their homes and their businesses. And it's the day that commemorates the adoption of the Stars and Stripes as the official flag of the United States. So we want to make sure if you have a tattered or torn flag that you turn it over to us so we can dispose of it at that time. However, we do not have flags to replace those, but we have to dispose of them appropriately. And we want to thank you for that. The other thing that I want to mention is with COVID being here and a lot of people passing on, we have a lot of veterans who have passed away and their families have no idea what to do. There is a special tribute and things that we do for veterans who passed on. And in order to get that service, they need their DD-214s. The funeral directors know how to get it, but if the family needs someone to get it, we have Mr. Jerome Loving. He can be contacted at 912-592-6413. Our other program, which we are so proud of, is Wreaths Across America, and he will talk to you about it at this time.
thank you.
Thank you, Commander. Again, Mayor and Commissioner, again, thank you for allowing us to come today. I want to start by saying thank you to all of Douglas and Coffee County who dug deep during COVID and gave to help us exceed our goal of Wreaths Across America. Over 3,000 veterans in 79 cemeteries, and we're going to do that again this year. And money we need to raise for flags and wreaths is right at $48,000. Again, we're not able to get out and do all the fundraising activities we've done in the past. We're going to do our best, but every little bit helps. So if you can give what you can. And Wreaths Across America Day is December the 19th, Saturday. And also this money will help put flags on veterans' graves during Memorial Day. which we will have them at Douglas City Cemetery, is May the 27th at 8 a.m. in the morning. So if you want to come out and help, do that. In the past, and I'd like to throw this out there right now, thank you for the city employees of Douglas, fire, police, rec department, and again, special thanks to that CCA, NGL, and the CHS, NGLTC. Thank you for allowing us to come, and my number 912-592-6413. And these cards have been put in the mail, over 800. So to take it, drop it in the mail, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. City Manager, are there any staff comments? No staff comments? Next item on the agenda is the adjournment. At this time, I entertain a motion. It's been motioned. Second. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned.